guys, it's Lizzie, and I am going to share with you today my Bath & Body Works perfume collection. Excuse the surrounding semi-organized chaos. I originally had my perfumes on their own shelf, but it was kind of getting pretty cramped and full on that shelf, and I figured it's better to use that shelf for candles because that's getting out of hand. So for now, in the time being, I will move my perfumes to this table where I have excess overflow already stored on this table. I have not collected the perfumes till probably the past, I don't know, maybe 3 years. I was trying to not get into collecting the perfumes, yet when you found them at 75% off during SASs, it was hard to resist. I did resist at first. I would not buy any when I saw them because I was like, no, I'm not collecting the perfumes. I'm not going to get into that. Or if I did, I'll just sell them. And I don't want to do that right now. So yeah, I avoided it and then slowly went into a downward spiral where then I was like, well, I'm just going to buy them if I only see them 75% off. And then it started being, well, the buy 3 get 3 with an additional like 20-25% off makes them a pretty decent deal too, so I'll do that. And then a couple on mercari that I just saw at good prices or didn't have in my collection. Yeah, so it started. I collect the perfumes now. I will also show my travel spray perfumes that I have as well. But yeah, so I don't have like a lot of the older scents because it has been pretty recent to my Bath & Body Works products, but I will show them here. I like to save the boxes if I can. Some of them from mercari do not have the boxes, unfortunately. Please subscribe if you haven't. I am filming this pre-recorded because we're going away for a week, so I wanted to try and have a few videos if I could up during my time away. So yeah, let's start. Sorry, I'm holding my phone camera, so it might be a little shaky, and I have a candle burning next to me, so I'm trying not to get myself burned. So back here is one of the newer ones, of course, Brightest Bloom, and it has this top that pulls off, so you got to be careful when you lift it. And this is like a difficult one to start while I'm hovering over the candle, but there it is, and it has the kind of pretty little green tag with the frosted glass top. So this one was a pricier one, but it is a bigger size. At first, I only liked the standard size here, the square bottles, because I like them all kind of uniform. But now that they're doing like different style bottles, it is like prettier, I think, and more unique for the collection. Another newer one from this most recent releases is the Calypso Clementine. This one is cool because if you haven't seen it yet, it does pull open from the side like that, and it's that kind of shaped bottle. And yeah, a lot of people were finding this during summer SAS. I found one, but I had already purchased this before SAS during a buy 3 get 3. So part of me is trying just to keep one of each perfume. I'm trying not to get into the hoarding mentality of, well, if I see it, maybe I should have backups or I should have more, but trying hard not to start. So we'll see. Honey Wildflower was a mercari purchase. I remember seeing this at SAS before I really started collecting perfumes. This was when I was just like, only if it's 75% off. And they had it on the 75% off table, but it rang up 50% off, and I was like, no, I don't want it. Thinking, I'll just get it later when it drops 75% off. No, I should have gotten it then and done the price adjustment, but I was foolish and did not. So I got this one off mercari, and it's, you know, still 3/4 full, so that's okay. It was like 20 bucks, so not that bad. You're the One. This I got when I first started collecting, 75% off. This is the newer style because the older one had like the larger bottle, which I wish I could find that one again. but that's okay. This one, they released lesser volume, but this square shape, so I got that 75% off. So Wild Sand was underneath that one, and I got this Winter SAS at 50% off because my store did not have many of this one, only like 2 or 3. So I was like, I better get it now because it might not be around when it comes down to 75%. And I did do a price adjustment for this one, and I'm glad I did because, yeah, there weren't any when I went back when they dropped 75. Here is the other one, to Wild Sand, which is Endless Sea. And this one my store had plenty of. So this one I still bought at 50% off, but I did the price adjustment and they still had like maybe 3 or 4 of these. So I grabbed a few more, and luckily I had some friends on YouTube and Instagram that were looking for this. So I was happy to send it their way. So yeah, I have an Endless Sea. Another new one, Tropidelic. I did do this at a buy 3 get 3, and the 2 that I picked up during Winter SAS 75% off, I did sell on Mercari. Luminous is not my favorite scent, but of course I had to collect it, and this box presentation is pretty fancy. And the bottle, like, look at that. So that is a huge, larger size than normal. So it was I think 60 or 65. So this one I did during a buy 3 get 3. Yeah, it was 60. But yeah, so many people were finding this at their store 75% off. There was like bins full. Mine only had one that I saw 50% off, and by the time it dropped 75% off, it was gone. So I was like, that's fine. Here is 1,000 Wishes. I also got this during an SAS a couple years ago, I think, when they were 75% off, and my store had a lot of them in this packaging. So yeah, I got one for myself. Love Always Wins, which was the Pride collection last year, and I got this Winter SAS, so I was happy to get this one 75% off. And this is what that bottle looks like, another larger size, and I like the rainbow cap that they did. I wish they came out with it this year, but alas, they did not. Here is Dressed in White, their first kind of wedding themed body care. I think the box and the bottle are just stunning. I do plan to get At First Sight, even though that's supposed to be like the men's cologne version, but I think it can be unisex. But yeah, I just wanted to get this one, and I will eventually pick up At First Sight if I can. So Poppy is one that I would be tempted to have multiple of. I just love the scent. I love the flower. I love the cap. So yeah, I don't think I found any of these when they dropped 75% off at all. Unfortunately, because I think I would have purchased more and kept them. But yeah, this is one of my favorite presentations. Look at that. So a very nice one here. Japanese Cherry Blossom. I know. Not a fan favorite, but they released it back in Perfume just this past season. So I was like, well, why not get it now while I can during a buy 3 get 3. So here is Rose. I found it on Mercari, no box. And yeah, this one can sell pretty pricey. So I was happy to find it for like 20 bucks. That's probably around the price that I'll go ahead and purchase from Mercari. If it's almost full and only like selling for that much, I'll go ahead and grab it if it's not in my collection. So I was happy to get this one. And then here is another Mercari purchase, Golden Sunflower. I didn't even know that they had this in Perfume. So also no box, but this one's also pretty almost full, and I like the sunflower pictures, so I picked that up. Here's Butterfly. When it first originally came out, I like that this was a different style bottle, and the purple in the box. And then I will show you because they re-released it this year. So that was surprising that they actually brought the signature scent back out in perfume form. Usually once they do and once it's done, they no longer make them. So who knows? Maybe we'll eventually see some of these again, but happy to have 2 butterflies because I just needed it for the newer packaging as well. Here's the newer version of Butterfly. I think I like the bottle on the original better because it had like the ombre effect, but I like the box on this one better because it's like iridescent and pretty. So yeah. Open Sky, one of the other first signature scent perfumes I purchased at 75% off and started my whole collection around then. Yeah, happy I got this one. Cocoa Paradise, not my favorite scent because I'm not a coconut fan, but I did get this 75% off. And I think I found a couple others at the time during SAS as well that I sold to friends on here. Oh my gosh, my largest regret in buying perfumes ever. Not because I bought it, because I found like 5 or 6 75% off at one store first day of SAS a couple years ago. And I purchased, I want to say 4 of them. This I had already purchased, I think, during like a buy 3, get 3 or a 40% off or something. But when I purchased the ones during SAS, I bought them and I sold them all to one buyer. They wanted all 4 that I bought. And I gave them a really great discount, bundled price. I think making them maybe even less than $20 each. And now this perfume is so crazy. People have them listed for like $80, $90 a piece. So that person that bought all 4 got a really great deal. I don't know if they kept them for themselves, if they resold them, but I regret not keeping at least 1 or 2 for myself. So that was dumb, but you know, in hindsight, you just never know what is going to be like a huge hit, and I really hope they do bring this one back. I think everybody would love it if they brought this one back. Midsummer Dream, another early perfume purchase, 75% off. I love the frosted bottle and the cap. It's just a really pretty scent and packaging for this one. Kaleidoscope, I actually got this with the box off of Mercari. It was definitely more than $20, but probably, I don't know, 30 or 40. And since it's not one you usually find with the box, I got it from Mercari, and I'm so happy to have this beautiful kind of metallic rainbow bottle. Hibiscus Paradise, also a scent I wasn't a huge fan of, but got that 75% off. Champagne Toast, I was so disappointed when I did not find this at my store, 75% off. Yeah, my store sold out of this one pretty fast, so I bought it off Mercari with the box. Probably this one was also like $30, $35, but new, and now it's in my possession. The Gingham Vibrant, beautiful purple, and I think, oops, I think that's super cute that they're all gonna like kind of match. So that Gingham Vibrant. Gingham Fresh is my favorite gingham of the 3. Well, 4. Well, 5 if you count the Gingham Glow that just released, which I do plan on getting that perfume once we have a couple other scents that release for the buy 3, get 3. So Gingham Fresh. Gingham Gorgeous, pretty pink. I was hoping they would bring these back out in perfumes since they, you know, released them again. Gingham Gorgeous and Gingham Fresh, but no, they did not. And the original Gingham, I'm glad I got the newer style bottle. I think they might even have another newer version out that just came out, but this was I think like the 2nd iteration of it. So I like that it's like the ombre packaging here and bottle shape like the others. I think the original was a clear blue bottle, but yeah, I got this 75% off, and I think SAS had like so many of these, like nobody wanted gingham. I just don't understand why you would walk past the 75% off perfume, but I guess customers aren't as crazy as I am. Pure Wonder, I got this 75% off, and this is also like the 2nd packaging of it. The first one was taller and more rectangular, like the Dressed in White, like the first You're the One, but this is the one I got 75% off. Oh yeah, Gingham Love. I forgot that they put that one also in Perfume. So yes, this one, I love that they did a heart box. And it's like a matte red packaging. I had a few of these, also 75% off during SAS. I sent one to Marie when she hit 1,000 subscribers. So I knew she was looking for that. And I think I sold a couple. Dream Bright. This was also a really nice presentation that they did, and a huge bottle with a little charm. That I got 75% off, and I had multiples of these as well that I sold on Mercari. Among the Clouds. I think I purchased this when it was like buy 3 get 3, and I never found it 75% off during SAS, so I'm glad I got it when I did. I like that this is a different shape with the rounded shape and the pink cap, so I like container 2 that is cylindrical with the clouds. And my last perfume full size is Chasing Fireflies. My store sold out of this so fast. I don't understand like how some scents will sit around and have so many available at SAS, yet some just, yeah, sold out right away. And this was one of them, as I was waiting for it to drop 75% off, and it was gone. So I got this off Mercari, yeah, from a lovely seller who didn't have the box anymore, but like, I think she only sprayed it like a couple times, so it's pretty much still full, and I purchased it for like 30 bucks. So I really like this one, how it's bigger and has the like dandelion flowers or whatever they are on there, and just pretty with the wooden cap. So I wish I had purchased this when I did. So that's why I'm trying now to take advantage of the buy 3 get 3 when there's multiple new scents that I want, with an additional 20-25% off. And if I come across any at SAS, then I would sell them or keep any that I might do backups of, even though I'm trying not to. So then let's go on to my travel sprays. I have a lot of travel sprays because I like to use either rewards on them or get them when they're $8 during like the opening release for them. They'll do usually an $8 deal. So I stock up on the travel sprays as well. So here are all my travel size perfumes of Bath & Body Works. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I like to collect, as you know, and I think I have a couple more still on the way. I did some Bopus, and I placed a Mercari order for a few. So let's start. I have the Ginghams over here, 2 of the Gingham Originals, 2 Gingham Loves, 4 of the Gingham Glows. I typically try to buy these either with rewards or when they're doing the $8 introductory price point for the new releases. 3 Gingham Gorgeouses, and I have 2 more that I just did last night for the Gingham buy 1 get 1. So I thought that was a good deal. Brought them down to like $7.50. 4 Gingham Vibrants, 4 Gingham Fresh. I kind of wish they brought those back. 3 Calypso Clementines. And then I'm not sure why they would release some perfumes in like the travel spray, but not full size. So I think that was the case with Midnight Glow. I have 3 of those. 3 Fresh Getaways. Like, I would have loved if they released that full size. I got all of those during SAS at some point. 75% off. 3 Fallen Blooms. They did not release that in full size. 3 Sunset Glow. I don't believe they released that in full size. I'm not sure, but I got those off Mercari. Happy Vibes. That was also from Mercari. 2 Pure Wonders. 2 Love Always Wins. 2 Among the Clouds. 2 Dream Brights. 3 Brightest Blooms. I did get a lot of Chasing Fireflies. I think since I knew I wouldn't be getting the full size, I tried to get as many travel size, I think, as I could. So that's 6, and only one of those was from this recent SAS, and it was 50% off, I believe. 2 Summer Melodies. I don't think that was full size either, and that was also off Mercari. 3 Into the Nights. Those I found at SAS prices. 2 Butterflies. 3 Cocoa Paradises. 2 Tropidelics, 2 Poppies, and 3 Luminous. And then Aside from the 2 Gingham Gorgeouses, I also have a Mercari order of another Fresh Getaway and 2 Dahlias. That does have a full-size perfume, but they're crazy expensive on Mercari, so the travel sprays will have to do for now. So yeah, that is how many. 69 are here, and then plus the 5 that I'm getting will be 74. Thank you guys for watching my perfume collection video. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you haven't. Take care. Bye.